Gates fly and the sprinters on. El Ciberano, the white blinkers, is right there. Silence descends at the paint. On the outside, London Calls in the green silks. He's only 2.5 lengths off them. MacDessie towards the inside. As they sort themselves into racing order, Mr. Roy gives them 5-6 lengths start. I can tell you, El Ciberano is stepping on the gas. He's waiting for nobody. El Ciberano, he's torn away from the field by 4 or 5. Executive Power's got 10 lengths to make up. Surrey and Tipo Tinto. There's no turning back for El Ciberano. He straightens for home by 4. Silence descends his back second. London Call tries to make some ground. Mr. Roy on the outside. El Ciberano, he's a wary warrior at the 300. Running on his London Call. And Mr. Roy puts in a big run down the middle. The orange cap of Mr. Roy. London Call. Executive Powers running on late. London Call, though, comes back for more. And that's the call. London Call to win it. Mr. Roy second, Executive Power, and then came Surrey. Here's number 1, London Call, the son of Cahal from the Mark Dixon stable. And well done to Mark Dixon. He's a horse who's had a couple of issues, but ability-wise, they say he's top class. And he fought on courageously because Mr. Roy moved up. He eyeballed him to look and go by. But London Call, his last run over the 1400 behind Ice Machine, he lacked extra late. And this time he gets it back into the winner's enclosure. So really well done to the Larsons, the Cummings and the Samuelsons. Mr. Roy, a good run from the 3-year-old. Then Executive Power, Surrey and Silence descends. El Ciberano, he was skipping along quite sweetly up until the 300. And then he just faded very tamely. 300 to go, and El Ciberano, he bounded 5 lengths clear as the top of the lane, but he's now running on empty. Mr. Roy, the orange cap, gets to London Call. You'll see they right alongside. Mr. Roy eyeballs London Call, but London Call's going to have none of that, and he'll take full advantage to win this contest. Mr. Roy second, Executive Power, back to the studio.
Well, London Call has proved beyond doubt he's a very good horse. He's very lightly raced. We'll ask Mark about that in a moment. But he came at this race with 61. Brandon rode a good race, and he's beaten them, given them weight and beaten them all. Let's have a chat with Mark. Mark, congratulations. He looks like he's a horse you have to place carefully because he's lightly raced.
Yeah, look, he's well documented. He's had massive problems throughout his career, really. But I think this is the first time I've come into a race where we've had no problems. I said to Clint when we saw the final field, if I can get his last piece of work into him and he remains as well as he is now, I don't think they'll beat him. Obviously a lot of respect for the 3-year-old, a lot of weight, but he's a decent horse this, and we haven't seen the best of him by any means. I just pray that he's getting over his ailments and we can get the best out of him constantly.
Yeah, the key will be to check him out in the morning if he's come back well. So the drinks will be on for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, when you trot him out in the morning, it's worse than going to the dentist. But we live and learn.
Well done. Any more runners?
Yeah, I've got quite a few runners left. Yeah, Fantasy Lady got a massive chance. My 2 in the last, and hopefully it'll be a good day. My best. He was obviously my best, but I think Fantasy Lady will take a lot of beating today.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Paul.
Well done, Brandon. Good ride. He's a very good horse. Mark and I were just concurring on that. He's got a lot of ability.
I do concur, Mr. Paul. Yeah, he's a beautiful animal. Yeah, if he wasn't plagued with the sinus issues that he has, I think he would have gone right to the top. Not saying that he can't get there.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Dixon does an amazing job with his horse, keeping him sound. And, I just got to give him all the credit.
It looked like Andy had your number at one stage.
Yeah, obviously I know Mr. Roy's quite a green horse, but London, he's lightly raced, and it's only his second time on the bend, so he took a bit of time to change onto the fresh leg, and he sort of hung a little bit. But once he got into the fresh leg, he kicked away. I think it was an impressive win.
Any more rides?
Yes, I do. I got Gumby for Mr. Dixon. He's coming for Elf, but he's a lovely horse. I think he's got a good chance from a good draw, and Blessed Release at the back. Also got a very big chance, good draw. Pax Emblem also, don't leave her out the placings.
Could
She'll
be a good day.
competitive. Yeah, I hope so, Mr. Paul.
Well done.
Thank you. Well done to Mr. Larson in Cape Town, Mr. Cummings, well done to him too, and Mr. Samuelson.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done to the gang. Well done to Bruce LaRue. Very good breeders, Bruce. And London Call, the Coles won a good race. And the boys are in Cape Town, I've just heard. That's Kling and Gary, and I don't know Mr. Samuelson's first name, but congratulations to all of them as London Call, giving them weight and beating them.